Top 10 most dangerous prisons in the world. Number 10. San Quentin State Prison, USA. San Quentin State Prison is located in California and is one of the oldest prisons in the state. It's known for housing some of the most dangerous criminals in the United States, and it has a history of violence inside its walls. The prison is especially infamous for its death row section, where some of the country's most notorious criminals have been executed. Overcrowding and gang violence are major problems, and many prisoners live in constant fear of being attacked by fellow inmates. The conditions here are harsh, making San Quentin one of the most dangerous prisons in the United States. Number 9. Bang Kwang Central Prison, Thailand. Bang Kwang Central Prison, often referred to as the Bangkok Hilton, is one of the toughest prisons in Thailand. It's known for its harsh treatment of prisoners, many of whom are shackled for the first 3 months of their sentence. The prison is overcrowded, and the living conditions are terrible, with very little medical care and basic necessities. Death row inmates are only given 24 hours notice before their execution, and the overall environment is extremely violent and dangerous. This prison holds many of the country's most dangerous criminals, and its brutal conditions make it a terrifying place to serve time. Number 8. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. Black Dolphin Prison is one of the most secure and dangerous prisons in Russia. It's located near the Kazakhstan border and houses some of the worst criminals in the country, including serial killers, terrorists, and even cannibals. The prison is known for its strict security measures. Prisoners are constantly monitored, and whenever they are moved, they are blindfolded, so they can't memorize the layout of the prison. The level of control over inmates is extreme, and escape is considered impossible. The harsh conditions and the high level of surveillance make Black Dolphin one of the most feared prisons in the world. Number 7. Petak Island Prison, Russia. Petak Island Prison is another extremely dangerous and isolated prison in Russia. It's located on an island in White Lake, which makes it very difficult to escape. The prison is known for its cold, harsh environment with freezing temperatures that make life inside even more difficult. Prisoners live in almost complete isolation with very little human contact, which leads to severe psychological stress. Petak Island is home to some of Russia's most violent and dangerous criminals, and the harsh conditions of the prison make it one of the toughest places to serve time. Number 6. La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. La Sabaneta Prison in Venezuela is one of the deadliest prisons in South America. The prison is extremely overcrowded, with thousands of inmates packed into a space designed for far fewer people. The prison is also severely understaffed, which has led to gang leaders taking control of much of the facility. Violent outbreaks between rival gangs are common, and prisoners live in constant fear for their lives. Disease and malnutrition are also widespread due to the poor living conditions. The lack of medical care and basic necessities combined with the frequent violence make La Sabaneta a truly dangerous place to be. Number 5. ADX Florence, USA. ADX Florence, located in Colorado, is a supermax prison that houses some of the most dangerous criminals in the US. This prison is known for its extreme security measures and harsh living conditions. Inmates are kept in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day, with only 1 hour allowed for exercise in a small enclosed area. The constant isolation and lack of human contact can have severe psychological effects on prisoners, and many have reported mental breakdowns. ADX Florence is home to high-profile criminals, including terrorists and drug lords, and it is designed to break inmates mentally. The strict control and tough conditions make it one of the most dangerous prisons in the world. Number 4. Rikers Island, USA. Rikers Island is one of the largest and most notorious prisons in the United States, located in New York City. It's infamous for its violent environment, where both inmates and guards have been involved in brutal attacks. The prison is overcrowded, and gang violence is a major problem, leading to frequent fights and riots. The conditions inside the prison are poor, with many inmates suffering from mental health issues that are often untreated. Allegations of abuse and corruption are common, making Rikers Island a highly dangerous place to serve time. Number 3. Gitarama Prison, Rwanda. Gitarama Prison in Rwanda is one of the most overcrowded and dangerous prisons in the world. Built to hold 400 prisoners, it now houses over 6,000 inmates, many of whom are forced to stand or sleep in cramped conditions. The prison is notorious for its lack of food, medical care, and basic sanitation. Disease spreads quickly, and the death rate is high. Fights over food and space are common, and the violence inside the prison is extreme. Many prisoners die from hunger or illness, and the overcrowded conditions make it nearly impossible to live a humane life. Number 2. Carandiru Penitentiary, Brazil. Before it was closed down in 2002, Carandiru Penitentiary in São Paulo, Brazil, was one of the most dangerous prisons in the world. The prison was infamous for its extreme violence, overcrowding, and inhuman conditions. In 1992, a riot broke out, leading to one of the deadliest massacres in prison history when police killed 111 inmates. The prison was severely overcrowded and disease was rampant, with very little medical care available to inmates. The violence and chaos inside Carandiru were so extreme that it became a symbol of Brazil's troubled prison system. Number 1. La Modelo, Colombia. La Modelo prison in Bogotá, Colombia, is often considered the most dangerous prison in the world. The prison is notorious for its violence, with left-wing guerrillas and right-wing paramilitaries controlling different sections of the prison. These groups often engage in brutal fights, and weapons are easily available inside the prison. Corruption among the guards allows inmates to have access to firearms and other weapons, making the prison a virtual war zone at times. Murders and violent clashes happen frequently, and the level of danger inside La Modelo is unparalleled. The combination of corruption, violence, and lawlessness makes this prison the most dangerous place for inmates.